You know, there's been a lot of,
Bro, it is way too
we've done
fat
some
and sweaty,
tours. I
though.
went to Southeast Asia and showed a lot of
Breathing
people the
heavy
game. We had
over
some
there,
other
walking
people here in
around
the
on
U.S.,
stage.
in Europe, and we've shown some of the game. There's so much we haven't shown yet, but what we haven't really talked about is Endgame. And Grant and I promised that when we come to PAX West, we would talk about Endgame. So you ready to talk about Endgame?
Yes, hell yeah.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Before we do that, Randy, I just got to know how you feeling right now. We're 14
Wow,
days
okay,
away
we're
from
getting
launch, by the way.
this bald dude. That's why he's wearing a hat because he doesn't have any hair.
I'm
14
freaking
days,
out.
2 weeks. 2 weeks, chat.
We've worked on this game for I've been working on it for over 6 years, since before Borderlands 3 even launched. And we're leaving everything we've got on the field, you guys. Like, I'm literally sweating right now.
Yeah, it's because you're
Our
fat
team
and
has,
overweight.
like, we've just been
and sweaty.
killing ourselves trying to make the best Borderlands game we've ever made.
Walking
And
around
I
on the
think we've done it.
stage,
I think we've done
breathing
it. And I
heavy into
can't
the
wait for you
mic.
guys to play it. And I can't wait for
kind
day
of
one so that I
erotic,
can
I'm not
finally get
gonna
on on the internet and play with random people, because I only get to see what these guys do. I want to see what you guys do. So I'll be with you playing on September 12th.
And we're just 2 weeks.
I'm freaking out, you guys. I'm freaking out.
Real. I'm freaking out, chat.
We're just 2 weeks away from launch, and we have a lot of the game that we haven't revealed yet.
Yes.
We're going to do that today.
Yes.
We're going to talk
Why are you so
Endgame, as
small?
you just brought up.
Yes.
And also talk about what's coming next.
Yes. And last time at PAX East, I talked a lot, and I didn't let you talk as much. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best to shut the hell up. It's going to be hard, because you know me. I got a big freaking mouth.
Yeah, so we're not going to recap anything. You know what game we're making. Grant, let's say everyone here finished the game. They see the credits rolling.
Yeah.
What happens next?
You go through some new missions that we're going to transition you to the end game. We want you to learn how to get into Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. We're calling it Ultimate Vault Hunter mode because that's the end game that we want players to kind of go through. And you'll have a new mission, takes you through it with new challenges. And this is kind of like an intro to the end game that we wanted to kind of bring everybody into, because there's some lessons from the previous Borderlands that we want to make sure we get right. And we want to kind of explore those lessons and make sure that everybody can go into the end game with nice, smooth transition.
So there's going to be like a transition period from the main story to Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, which I'm guessing is not another playthrough of the game.
You worked on Borderlands 3's Endgame.
By the way,
with
they're describing
Mayhem
it.
mode.
Yep.
What can we expect a little bit from in terms of flow and kind of new experiences within Ultimate Vault?
We wanted to focus on the player experience. The main thing that we learned from the previous Borderlands to this one is that we don't want players to regrind their weapons. So from Ultimate Vault Hunter mode on, you will be using your end-game weapons and your end-game gear that you farm once. And if that's the gear that you want to use, that's the gear you're going to take. And we're going to challenge you to take that gear from when you get it all the way to the last Ultimate Vault Hunter rank.
And we're designing this with co-op in mind, with playing with other players. Dive into that a little bit.
Yeah, so break free in our game, we want players to have so many possibilities to play together, whether it's co-op, whether it's in different modes and different ways. You can join your friends, jump into the game with them, and be able to teleport to them, hit the challenge that you want to hit the boss you want to hit, and there's different modes.
Cross-platform,
and there's different modes that you can jump in and make sure you can play with each other in the matchmaking pool.
Yeah, everybody has their own loot pools. You could be sharing guns.
Yep, everything.
We're really encouraging co-op.
Yeah, we want to make sure that the player expression for what you want to do, there's so many possibilities, and we'll talk about them later on. There's so many possibilities and so many different activities that you can engage in, and no matter what, you can teleport onto your friends and play with them any way possible.
And we have a different leveling system. Like when you're playing the main game, you're getting your standard experience. It's this gold meter that you're filling up next to your player level in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. You can see that little gold blip there. We also have something new called specializations. Dive into that.
Whoa, what is that?
So
what are
specializations are a brand new skill tree that players will have to invest in, like kind of like a remix of what badass ranks were. And when you beat the game and you unlock specializations are 4 different play styles that players have to invest in, and you gain specializations points by leveling up. And this is a separate experience pool that will accumulate after you beat the campaign.
Wait, that actually sounds kind of nice.
And if I switch to another character, am I going to have to play through the game again to get those specializations again?
No. Once you unlock specializations on one character, it is an account-wide unlock. So you can play a brand new character or play a second character or third character. They will all have specializations, and when you earn XP for that character, you'll earn XP for the specializations.
I thought it was going to be like a second skill tree on top of the first one that you build off of specifically for endgame.
You can play with these.
It's not what I thought.
Endgame abilities at the start of the game, at the end of the game, or in the middle of the game on a second or third character. And as you can see in the screen here,
it's awesome.
Yeah, we're really trying to push the different builds. So with full spectrum arsenal, players can now have ordnance damage be benefited from gun damage. So if you're a gun damage build character and you want to specialize in grenades or heavy weapons, would want to invest in brutal and survivor so that you can equip the full spectrum arsenal, increase your ordnance damage so that you can use all sorts of different weaponry.
It's basically like a whole new skill tree for endgame. It's pretty awesome.
So you said if you want to play it this way,
they said it's specifically for endgame. I don't know how I feel about that being. Like, I think it would be better if it was, like, player specific, or not player specific, like specific to the character that you're playing. So it's like a second skill tree that you build at end game for each player. I feel like that would have been better.
What if I want to change it up on the fly?
What do I know? I'm some random retard on the internet.
We have a specialization respec machine. We do want players to kind of stick with their specializations. So there is a cost associated with it, but we do want players to kind of.
It's iridium. The cost is iridium.
Cost is iridium, but you can mix and match and play your style the way you want. We don't want to deter you from playing the way you want to play.
And what can players expect from Ultimate Vault Hunter mode? How do we get into that?
So after you beat the campaign, we'll have a set missions that players can kind of engage in. And then when they go through those missions, they'll be faced with different boss challenges that we curated for the testing of your build. We want players to be able to maximize on their damage or survivability to take on some of the harder encounters that we've kind of designed for this next step of ranking up your Ultimate Vault Hunter mode.
You clocking this, right? So.
Oh, okay. So is it going to be similar to, but not like the same as the Borderlands 2 OP levels?
Oh,
that's what it's sounding like. Or sort of like the Wonderlands things where you go in the randomized rooms.
Finish this campaign, you've got a level 50 or something, wherever you're at. Your end credits scroll. Oh, and then you get a new mission. And there's tutorials because there's a whole robust endgame system that we want to make sure you understand and can enjoy. And we'll train you as we go.
And it's not just at the first rank, too. We kind of push you to the second rank and third rank, and there's new challenges in every single rank and new replay missions for you to kind of replay through, figure out how to beat that tough encounter with the escalated numbers and health and damage, and use your build to try to escalate the Ultimate Vault Hunter ranks.
What are some of these challenges you're talking about? Like, what are players doing here?
That's
You'll have to travel all through Kairos, fight certain bosses.
I was about to speculate, but they're about to answer. So
bosses that we've curated for this experience. Some will be straight up DPS challenges, and some will test you with multiple mobs, multiple ads, and will hit you from every direction.
Oh my gosh, we got to get an ad blocker,
Am I going to have to refarm gear?
Absolutely not. That's one of the things that we wanted to make sure we took care of, which is we want to respect players' time, and we want to make sure that whenever they want to play something that they want to play, they have the gear they want to do it, and they will challenge you, but you will stick with the gear you want, and you will play with that gear that you play with. You won't have to refarm it at every single Ultimate Vault Hunter mode.
Yeah, you don't have to refarm, but of course, if you're like me, you want that.
Every single Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, so there's multiple Ultimate Vault Hunter modes then.
You want that perfect drop, and you're going to go hunt for it, and you can absolutely farm as much as you want and get that. You'll find better and better drops. There are, after all, 30 billion guns in Borderlands 4. There's always a better piece of loot.
30 billion?
And I should point out, if you're not...
I call cap. I mean, unless they're counting every gun with its individual parts, maybe, but that's still pushing it, okay? Okay? That makes sense?
Not level 50 when you get there. You're still, let's say you're level 38 or
Most
something.
people will be in their 30s when they start, when they end the campaign. Some of you guys will grind it out and get max level. Some people will be like hardcore and somehow be in the low 30s. But
even when you're in the end game, you're leveling up still,
30s.
and also leveling specialization at the same time.
Yes, that's right. That's right. That's right. And when you do finish the campaign, we'll let you start a new character at level 30. So you don't have to, if you want to just try some of the other player characters, yes.
Okay.
So you can start there and yes. We got you. We got you.
Yeah, this is the ultimate break-free kind of direction and mantra that we've practiced. We want players to...
So from what I'm hearing, you're only playing through the story once, and then you do the end-game stuff. And then after you play through it once, you can just spawn in at end-game, basically. Or like at the start of the end-game, if that makes sense.
the way they want to play, express themselves. So when you beat the campaign and you want to try a new character in Endgame, hop in with a buddy, you can do so, and you can make a brand new level 30 character. You'll have to re-explore the map. You can play it in sort of like a free roam mode, and you'll have to discover all the points of interest again, but you'll be able to kind of take on the whole game at a new difficulty on a new character.
The whole game?
No breaks, no obstacles, no nothing.
Okay.
And what else can we do in Ultimate Vault?
So that just means everything's going to be unlocked. You don't have to do story again. I'm guessing.
Hunter mode. There's other things going on there.
Yeah, Ultimate Vault Hunter mode has not only new bosses with different traits and different attacks, we have different farming zones for players to do things, and we have replay missions that players can go and tackle at harder difficulties too. In addition, we have different activities on a weekly basis that players can go tackle.
Oh.
Yeah, that like the wild card, the weekly wild card.
Yep, let's go into that.
Weekly wild card mission is one of the coolest things I like, because when you complete a weekly wild card mission, you are guaranteed legendary gear, which is dope, right? Like I love that.
Nice.
I love knowing what I'm going for.
If legendary gear is rare in this game, which I'm hearing it is, that's nice. If it's not, then that doesn't really mean anything.
And then getting it because I earned it.
What else?
But that's not it. It's just one of my favorites. Grant, sorry, go ahead.
We also have the Encore machine from Moxie.
Yes.
Moxie's Encore machine basically chooses a boss that is a little bit tougher, but has a higher chance of dropping the legendary that boss's specific pool drops. So when players want to farm for a boss that has the loot that they would want the Moxie's machine to kind of pick that one, and that one will be that for the week, and then you can farm that boss basically farming it with a reform machine over and over and over, and hope that you get the special drops from it.
We also have
I don't know if I heard that right. Did he say the Moxie's machine is only at specific places at specific weeks, or did he say like, oh, weekly bosses drop specific unique gear that you want to farm with Moxie's Encore? That's what I'm not sure, actually. Let's re-listen to that.
It has a higher chance of dropping the legendary that boss's specific pool drops. So when players want to farm for a boss that has the loot that they would want the Moxie's machine to kind of pick that one, and that one will be that for the week, and then you can farm that boss basically farming it with a reform machine over and over and over, and hope that you get the special drops from it.
Okay,
we also have a black market.
I understand.
Oh yeah, Maurice's black market's back, you guys.
I never touched this black market once in my life.
But
never once in my life.
The loot you see in your game will be different than what somebody else sees this time. So invite your friends.
I don't know.
You want if you get oh my gosh, my Maurice's black market has some killer shit in it. Get people in there.
That's actually
tell
kind of
people
nice.
about it, because they're going to want your loot and they'll make friends with you to get it.
It's like the Valorant.
Let's talk about endgame gear.
Night market.
Since we're just touching on that right now.
Well, Endgame will
gear.
force players to want to farm for the best gears, right? So one of the new things that we're offering...
Let's say motivate.
Motivate players to farm the best gear. One of the ways that they're going to attain that is through the firmware system. The firmware system is a set bonus that players will utilize to kind of mix and match and increase their offense or defense or utility capabilities across their character. There's exclusive firmware and higher Ultimate Vault Hunter modes, but firmware isn't locked to a piece of gear. You can transfer it, which we'll detail in a second. But firmware, you can mix and match from 5 different slots on your gear. And there's bonuses from having 1 piece, 2 pieces, or 3 pieces. So if you wanted to, you could have 5 single set bonuses from 5 different slots on your character, or you can mix and match 3-1-1, 2-2-1. There's many bonuses that you can mix and match to kind of promote the build that you want to play in.
That makes sense.
In these examples you see here, we have a gun build that favors zoom speed, accuracy, and fire rate, so that players can maximize their gun builds that they want.
And then here's Deadeye.
Oh yeah.
So there are different firmwares that you can put on guns, but you can stack the same firmwares, but you can have up to 5 firmwares on a gun. So you can stack the same firmware 5 times if you wanted to, is what he just said. Or you could like have 3 separate firmwares, like 2.2.1, or I kind of like that. And you can transfer them from different guns. That's actually kind of nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a 3-1-1.
By the way, go back to that screen.
Can you go back one?
Who didn't open their bonuses here, the rewards?
The retard playing didn't open their bonuses. Why didn't he do that?
That's where you get all sorts of gear, like cosmetics for Echo 4, your bike, all
Come
that
on,
stuff.
man.
Yeah,
Why didn't you open your bonuses?
Rewards and rewards that we deliver to you are sent directly to the player so that you can open them right there and there.
Average dev moment.
And we're not going to reveal everything about the Endgame today. There's going to be other things that you're going to discover as you're playing it.
There are surprises.
But we do have some story stuff going on. Randy, I think we need some new people.
Yes. Let's talk about, because look. The Endgame's just part of the stock game, right? And you know that we love throwing stuff in there. We're not stopping. But you also know that, like, some of you guys pre-ordered deluxe or super deluxe editions that have bundled with them future DLC and future content that's premium content. So we thought now's a good time to talk about that too. So let's get some people out on stage to help us out here. Can we get on stage Mario? Let's introduce some people. Mario Rodriguez. Can you? There's Mario. Mario's a senior project producer. Good to see you, buddy.
Courage
Mario's
JD.
Help us with, he's helping with all of the post-launch, the premium post-launch content. So he's
Why is Courage JD there?
And also we've got Sam Winkler. Sam, come to the stage. He's on the writing team, our narrative director. Sam's in the house, yo. Sam, join us. And also, I want to bring to the stage Max Davenport. Max Davenport is on the art team. Max is awesome. This dude kicks ass. Have a seat, you guys. And and with them on stage, let's talk about more post-launch stuff.
Well, with a giant slide here.
Yeah.
Randy,
so,
what are we looking at?
there's a lot of stuff up here, right? Like right out of the gate, we're dropping some free content, seasonal mini events.
Heard what name?
Horrors
You haven't heard what name?
of Kairos. It's going to have some new weapons, some new cosmetics, new weather.
He's on the stage right now.
Because there's dynamic weather on Kairos. It's crazy. You guys haven't seen anything like this in a Borderlands game before, and that's free content. That's for everybody, whether you've done this stuff or not. But our first premium content is Bounty Pack 1. There's a new mission, a new boss.
Is that going to be like a headhunter?
Rewards tied to that one, and it's really, really fun and really, really gnarly, frankly.
Gnarly.
We're going to drop an Invincible, and then Bounty Pack 2.
Haven't heard that one in a minute.
The first story pack. The first story pack is a big campaign DLC. It's awesome. It's crazy. We're going to talk about it a bit. Maybe I'll just shut up there and let us talk about that. Yeah, I'll sit down. I'm sorry, I get really pumped about this stuff.
Let us talk
Mario,
about it.
let's unpack that first one, the seasonal events. What can players expect there?
Yeah, sure. So seasonal mini events are back. The first one coming in October. We're calling it Horrors of Kairos. And because it comes out so soon after launch, we didn't want to make sweeping changes just yet. So you should expect some tweaked gameplay.
That's not Courage
some
JD.
Spooky vibes, new legendaries, cosmetics, but only for a limited time. So make sure you don't miss them.
And then invincible bosses.
He's saying it's only for a limited time. Does that mean we can't toggle it on like we could in Borderlands 3?
You can actually kill these. They're not invincible, but we call them invincible bosses because they're tough.
Invincible bosses, and as you can see up there, there's 3 S's. So yes, multiple invincible bosses are planned for release. They'll take place in new arenas all around Kairos. They're a free download for all players, so you all get to play them.
All right.
They'll use a lot of the traversal mechanics that we already introduced in Borderlands 4, so new ways to play. And yeah, they live up to the Invincible name, so they're going to be tough. So I can't wait to see you all's builds out there.
And Sam, the
Mods ban that guy.
story doesn't end with the campaign. You have big plans for what comes next. Let's talk about some of these first little bits of story that people will be able to play.
Yeah, as we noted, we've got the bounty packs coming up, and these kind of content is going to be familiar to anyone who played Borderlands 2. If you remember our Headhunter packs, these are story-focused missions that focus on a particular character.
He answered my question.
And a
theme. Can you hear me?
And our first one is going to be focused on a character named Rush. Some of you may have seen in our promotional.
I've heard of that
he's going to be
before.
spreading some holiday cheer.
Holiday cheer.
And there's a ton of content in these bounty packs.
So he's going to be Marcus's mercenary shop.
Max, Mario, do you want to kind of walk through?
Basically.
Absolutely. You know, we've got a couple mock-ups and concepts of what you can expect. We love to have fun. You know, yeah, vault cards are back here.
What?
You know, we're super excited.
This is concept art, you guys.
That's kind of freaky.
Super excited to offer, you know, some additional cosmetics.
We got
for
some
people.
furries
You know,
in the
we've
chat
got,
right now.
I think each one has 24
You're gonna love that.
cosmetics. You know,
Golf
we've
cream
got
specifically.
skins for characters. We've got paint jobs for gear. We've got echo attachments. And I think my favorite thing that's coming out, each one comes with a brand new vehicle.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
They were loved by fans in Borderlands 3, so we were so excited to bring them back. And again, they'll have daily and weekly missions, so you can unlock all those awesome cosmetics. As you can see up there, we're killing it with those cosmetics. I think they're pretty cool.
And we also have two giant
hint of
story
what's coming your
DLCs
way.
on the way that are kind of mini games in their own
giant
right, like fully
story
featured.
DLCs.
Sam, Max,
Okay.
walk us through them.
I got to throw to Max.
All right. Well, who here loves Borderlands DLC?
Me! Pick me!
That one guy,
I do!
yeah.
No, it really is. You know, we're super excited to bring back, you know, the tradition of providing, you know, these really awesome, you know, chock full experiences for people to dig into. You know, it's a chance for us to experiment. It's a chance for us to explore all the cool new features from Borderlands 4 and, you know,
Okay.
keep things fresh, you know, for the longevity of the game. So, you know, on that, there's a ton of new features. I know, Randy, there's some cool new stuff in the game.
Yeah, cool. So our one of our creative directors, Josh Jeffcoat, who I've been working on Borderlands with for 20 years, he pitched me on the story for this, and it's pretty cool. You might get to kill somebody you've really wanted to kill for a long time. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Who could that be? Kill somebody you really wanted to kill. Wait. He said we're going to get to kill somebody that we've wanted to kill forever. Is Claptrap out of here? Can we just, like, end that dude? Can we delete Claptrap? That would be kind of peak
Oh my God!
fiction.
What you want? No, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Wait. I never wanted to kill him. He was like the weird uncle that wouldn't touch your kids. He was like weird because he's not trying to touch your kids. He's like he's the GOAT.
Yeah, we our first DLC is going to be reminiscent of Guns, Love, and Tentacles from Borderlands 3.
Okay.
We are leaning forward, some fans. We are leaning forward into cosmic horror. It's going to be bloodier, darker, and I mean, we might hear from like a familiar character or two.
Okay.
Familiar and favorite, if I do say so myself. And I should, considering I am the titular character in this here DLC, otherwise known as Mad Ellie and the Vault of the Damned.
Okay.
Now, I'd like to continue interrupting this here sausage fest and introduce to you my fourth favorite writer and also voice of me. Everybody give a big howdy to Jamie Markey.
If she's not a fat white woman, I'm deleting my... She looks like
Hey, Jamie.
Hey,
Oh,
Jessie.
hi.
Is that her name?
It's weird. It's good though.
Debbie Ryan. She looks like Debbie Ryan. Kind of.
So Jamie's
I'm not
been
mad.
part of this franchise for longer than I have, for
Okay,
sure.
never mind. She's the
but,
Gruz.
Recently,
I lied.
Well, actually, a couple years now. We brought you on as a writer. How did that happen?
Well, perseverance is important, and I think also it's
What?
lovely when a company can look at you and be like,
Why does she sound like that? I thought she was going to sound like Ellie.
"There's something wrong with her." It's just validating, you know. It's nice to be appreciated.
That is not Ellie, chat.
Is that my line?
I don't know.
That's definitely not Ellie.
Well, okay.
She doesn't have the accent, and she's not fat.
Okay, that's what Jamie's been up to.
Yes.
What's Ellie been up to?
Ellie has found herself
Okay, they're talking
a
about
little
Ellie now. Okay.
uneasy where she is. She's in a spookier area, not feeling quite herself
Okay.
in a frozen tundra wasteland.
That's right. And it's not only Ellie that's experiencing some strangeness. This brand new map zone is going to offer players brand new challenges, new enemies, and a ton of new gear and loot to collect. So we're super excited about that.
This actually sounds
we're working
cool.
on it right
it's
now.
a horror
we
story in
pencils
Borderlands?
down on Borderlands 4, and we're like,
That's
okay,
kind of
let's
awesome.
go. Let's make this stuff, and it's so much fun. Like we're really good at some of us have been working on Borderlands for 20 years. We're starting to get pretty good at it, and when we ship a
Some of them are
game,
old.
we really know everything about it. So that's one of the reasons why campaign DLC for Borderlands tends to be really, really great, because we are cooking at all cylinders.
Bro's
and in
glazing
addition
himself.
to the campaign DLC, at the same time, we're launching a new playable Vault Hunter.
Oh.
Yes.
That's an actual silhouette of this character.
Look, we didn't do it in Borderlands 3, and some of you guys hate us for it.
Okay.
Because you know,
That's
some of you,
massive
like
news.
Krieg and Gage, were some of your favorite characters.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a
Borderlands
Krieg playthrough right now.
2. And you want to see what else we've got up our sleeves. So this silhouette here, this guy literally has a lot up his sleeves, and I cannot wait to introduce him to you. We are working on him.
He looks like he's going to be a hunter of sorts.
I think we just
You know?
settled on his name last week, right? And that's the smallest part of the work. I'm really excited about this character, and I think you will be too.
Well, that's it for our Q&A. Randy, anything else you wanna note?
Okay.
Oh yeah. What have I forgotten?
wait.
Oh, you know, this is cool. So a week ago, exactly 1 week ago, how many of you, look, I know this, like, I'm not from Butterfinger or anything. Like, I'm not trying to do a sales pitch here, but just out of curiosity, how many of you have pre-ordered Borderlands 4? How many of you have
I
pre-ordered?
did.
Wow,
I'm the sucker
yeah.
that paid $120.
Wow. Look, because of you guys, a week ago, Borderlands 4 topped, like 3 weeks before launch, it topped the charts. It was so Borderlands 4 is already a number one game, and it's not even out yet. It's because of you guys
That's
coming
kind of
with
wild.
us, showing your support, and pre-ordering the game. And that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you.
A month before the
And
game comes out,
a
it's the
week
number
ago,
one game.
I noticed this. I posted about it on Twitter. My handle's @DuvalMagic. If you're curious, if you want
El
to see me
Promo,
go off
ban
the
that
rails,
guy.
follow me on Twitter.
You're out of here.
And,
You're banned.
and it was astonishing to me, because this is the only incentive. There's no reason to pre-order, but just to get this pack up here that's on the screen, what we call the Gilded Glory Pack, which has some new skins for each of the Vault Hunters, a weapon skin, and a drone skin. Some cool cosmetics exclusive to pre-orders.
Yo, shout
but
out to
they're
all four
cosmetics,
of
and this is
three
all
of
you
my
had to
viewers in
motivate
the
you,
chat.
and you
Y'all
did
are
it, and
my-
you made
y'all are my
Borderlands
goats.
literally number one game in the world
Y'all are my goat.
before it even launched, which is amazing.
Yes,
and I promised
sir.
a week ago, it's like,
That's
you
why
guys,
Borderlands is
I
peak
feel like
fiction.
I think we owe you something. I think we owe you something.
Are you going to
So
give
I
me a
promise
blowjob?
We're going to sweeten the pot. And today I'm going to tell you how we're sweetening the pot. We have something really, really cool. Some awesome people worked really hard to create some new stuff. So now, for all of you people that have pre-ordered, you don't have to do anything. You've already done it. You're going to get some gear, and it's freaking cool gear.
Now, this is why Randy is the best.
Cool-ass gear.
This is why Randy is the best.
First of all, before I talk about this, well, let me tell you a little bit about the gear.
The Psycho Heads is
there
kind of nice.
a,
Let's be honest.
An SMG that's a Maliwan SMG. It's a level 1, but it's actually pretty useful at level 1.
Okay.
It'll actually be
Is it
helpful
everything?
even up to your first boss fight. So it'll probably be good. It'll be good even if you've got some other gear along the way between start of the game to the. But here's what's really cool about it.
Is
For
it going to
the
be like
rest
the Super Soaker and the Nerf pistol in Borderlands 3? It's just going to fall off, like, instantly?
of the game, it also makes fireworks happen and explosive. It's basically like, so you'll keep this level 1 gun forever because you can only get it if you're pre-ordered, and it's the celebration machine. You're online with a friend who's having their birthday, bring this baby out, fireworks, fireworks.
My birthday's going to be in Borderlands 4. We're going to have my birthday party in Borderlands 4. Who's coming?
Propose to your girlfriend in the game. Fireworks, fireworks.
No
It's
one.
awesome.
No one
it's
likes
so much
you.
fun. You'll have a blast.
You're
now,
ugly.
earlier we were talking about, hey, when
Really,
you complete
chat?
the game,
Ban
you can
that
create
guy.
new level 30 characters. We've got a couple pieces of level 30 ordnance. We've got a level 30 grenade and a level 30 rocket launcher.
That's a grenade?
And these are kick-ass. I don't want to forget the details. So yes, the Sidewinder rocket launcher. It has pretty fast regen time, ammo regeneration, and relatively fast fire rate. It is a pretty straightforward old school rocket launcher, but it's badass and will be immediately there for you when you start that next character at level 30. And the transmitter, which is the Ripper grenade, it's insane. It spawns extra grenades, shredding through everything. It is a very, very powerful grenade for level 30. Highly recommend it. Both the rocket launcher and the Ripper grenade come with some pretty badass God Killer firmware, which you'll figure out what that is, but it's awesome. And,
God Killer
and that's baked into
firmware?
those level 30s. And then I think the coup de grace is a unique, legendary.
Can we
level
only
50
get them at level 30?
Peak level rifle. That guy right there, you're going to have that before you even start. It's waiting for you at Endgame. And it fucking kicks ass. This fucking gun
Language, Randy.
is so badass.
Language,
you're
Randy.
You're going to shred with it. So it'll get you right going on Endgame.
That's actually fire.
And the other thing, too, about that, we're also going to throw in this Psycho Head. So
Yes,
every
sir.
Vault Hunter can wear the Psycho Head. It's a customization, so it's not just the gear, it's also that. So that's a free added gift for everybody that's pre-ordered.
I love free stuff. That's why you spend $120,
now,
Chad.
if you do want to get in on this, if you haven't pre-ordered yet, but this is a gift to show everybody our thanks for making Borderlands #1 before we've even launched. Thank you guys so much. Yeah.
All right. Wait, that was actually a
that was
W.
fantastic. Anything else you want to raise? Any
anything
words
else?
of wisdom
Any
or
other-
final
Something
party
else.
thoughts?
Oh shit! I can't believe this. I'm
There's
such an idiot.
one more thing.
Grant, can you go get one of those guns?
I got it right here, Randy.
Oh, you got okay.
Here,
so
pull
last
out the
time,
guns, chat.
when
Put your hands
Grant
up.
and I were at PAX East, some of you guys caught me teasing something. I don't want to be a tease. Grant's been working hard. Also, like some of the other folks have been working so hard. Jasper Foreman and Neil Johnson back home. These guys, the reason why you're getting that pack and the reason why this game is so solid is because of these guys. Lawrence Nash has been helping out with the production on that. These guys are badasses, and the team of the people that surround them make this possible. But Grant
Is that
here
one of the alien
has been
guns from
working overtime,
Borderlands
working
1?
late on Fridays.
That's what it looks
because,
like.
turn that gun over and move it a little bit. I don't know if that means anything to anybody.
Oh,
this
iridescent.
the skin looks a little pearlescent, wouldn't you say?
Oh, pearlescent. I'm
Little
retarded. We're getting
pearlescent.
pearls back.
Pearlescents are back. Pearlescents are back, baby. Pearlescent.
Oh my gosh, I love Randy
and
so
it's because
much.
of
Have my
Grant
children.
And the guys on his team. And listen, it's not going to be easy. The droplet rates for when they can drop, it's less than 1%. So if you get one of these,
I swear
You're
to
lucky.
God.
But they're going
If
in
they're
the
not
game.
good,
so,
I'm gonna
let's see
jump
where,
out of my window right there.
around when Bounty Pack 2 launches, which is in
Bounty
Q1
Pack 2.
2026, that's when the Pearlescence will be added to the game. And anyone, it's free for all. Go for it. Go for it. Pearlescence added to Borderlands 4.
Amazing.
Bro, I'm so excited
Thank
for
you
this game.
all.
I'm so excited.
Give him a round of applause.
Yes.
That was a fantastic discussion.
Hey, you know what?
All right, I got you.
We're going to go over to it because, hey, if anybody wants to meet us, I think we're going to go somewhere to sign autographs. Dan's got some really, really important, cool stuff. Don't leave yet because you definitely want to hear this.
All
But
right,
we're going to get off the stage.
PAX West reveal, chat. I'm so excited, bro.